All right, welcome to our project on balance with positive and negative space. The first thing you need to do is get your A5 sheet of black paper and fold it in half hamburger style and not hot dog style. Next, on your fold, you're going to start drawing your design. Remember, if you make your design small, it's going to be very hard to cut out. So please make your lines thick and bold. This will make it much easier when you're cutting it out in the future. So I'm just starting with some basic shapes. Remember, when I'm cutting, it's going to be a symmetrical design. So I'm just trying to think about what would look cool for when I open it up. Just speeding up the video so we can get through. So I have my design, and now I'm going to start cutting. Now it's very important to cut carefully because we're going to be using all the pieces we cut out. So do not cut quickly. Cut very carefully, staying close to your lines that you drew, and make sure you're cutting along those lines. Do not cut jagged lines because those will show up in your final line. So make sure you're doing very smooth cuts. So see, I'm being very careful around the tip of the star. And once I get the shape, I'm going to put it to the side. Please keep all those pieces. We need all of them. All right, I'm just going to continue cutting the rest of my design out, going very carefully. Every piece is important, so don't throw any of these pieces away. And also make sure you hold your paper tightly together so that the pieces are exactly the same. This is going to help with our final design, making sure we have those being the same. Now you're going to get an A5 piece of paper that's in color, and you're going to start putting these together. So I'm just going to open this up, and I'm going to put it down, and then I'm going to cut it along that center fold line. So I'm going to cut there, and this is going to allow me to make half of this with a positive, and then the other half of the design, the positive will become the negative. So you'll see how that's going to work. I'm just gently cutting along the line, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start gluing my pieces to show my design. Okay, so I'm just getting my glue out. Please glue carefully. Take your time with it. I find that it helps me if I glue with the glue stick, because the glue stick usually works a little better than the white glue. So whatever works for you would be great. All right, so I'm going to do that, and then now I'm going to put this down on the paper. And just like that, I'm going to glue this down to my paper. And once I glue the first piece, it's going to be fitting together a lot like you would fit together a puzzle. So I'm going to start seeing where do my pieces go. All right, so I'm going to glue that down. And now on the opposite side of the paper, I'll be gluing the opposite shape. So see, I'm matching that up. I cut it, and then I glue that one down so it has the positive, negative reflection. So remember, symmetry has a couple different ways to reflect, and one of them is through mirrored reflection. Right, and now this one again, I'm just going to kind of match it up, trying to find out where does this piece go so that I know where I need to put it. So I'm looking at it a couple different ways, and then I start realizing, oh, it fits there. But of course, I can't put the black against the black, so I'm just finding a cut along that center cut, and then I'll glue it on the opposite side. So watch that. So I'm putting that piece that would have fit perfectly with that one away, getting my glue out. And sometimes you need to do that. You need to figure out where does it go, line it up with your edges, and make sure everything matches together like a puzzle. All right, so I glued it down. I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm like, okay, that's where it goes. I'm going to glue that one down. And then put that one, so it goes on that side. And it's okay, like you might need to sometimes like try your best to just fit it in where it needs to go. Okay. And so I'm going to keep on fitting all my pieces together. Okay. Trying to find the right one that doesn't have the pencil lines. And then that's it, you're done. All right, with the pieces you have left, you can start on another one with another A5 sheet of paper, and I'll show you what that looks like, okay?